awarded contracts and run for public office at elections, a good number of people do not voluntarily pay taxes.
I feel the government will gain more when they tax luxury goods.
If we can see the benefit of that tax, we don't mind paying.
All that small tax that they are collecting from our hand before we loot, we have to pay tax and they have to collect. If they can, government can help us to do that one, to reduce that one for us.
The introduction of Finance Act regime has ushered in the use of technology to improve tax collection.
It's going to ensure transparency and accountability. Our in-house developed software called Tax Pro Max is going to have direct interface with the technology to be deployed for purpose of enumeration, for purpose of payment of the VAT, and for purpose of reporting the VAT to be collected on a daily basis. We want to believe the value addition is going to move our tax to GDP going forward.
Now, the need to upscale through harmonization of taxes and widening the tax net by bringing in more people from the informal sector has been an ongoing conversation among stakeholders in the tax community, including the Joint Tax Board, which comprises of federal and the subnationals.
We are encouraged with the positive milestones being achieved by the utilization strategies designed and deployed by several subnational revenue authorities to foster the revenue harmonization drive and bring about coherence and harmony in the entire fabric of our tax revenue administration processes.
For us to actually put our hands on the issue of practically bringing the harmonization to bear in the Nigeria tax system so that we are able to make the tax environment friendly to all and sundry in Nigeria.
If government said start tomorrow, the platform is there, it's working. So what government benefit is the TIN number. You understand? So because we are not going to be paying to unknown people, unknown tax collectors again, traders is going to collect their card. We are going to enumerate them in their houses, in the streets, in the markets. So, do you know the good thing about it is we are in partnership with so many associations, farmer, manufacturer, transporter, a lot of them, real estate owner, hotel owners, because we wanted to let the government know that informal sector is a viable sector that government need to look into.
While they agree and yet to implement the harmonization and codification of taxes, the political will needed to drive the processes, which seem to be bathed, as the present administration has inaugurated the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, chaired by Taiwo Oyedele and charged with the responsibility to improve the country's revenue profile and business environment, especially as the federal government moves to achieve an 18% tax to GDP ratio within 3 years.
The fundamental problem that we have with the tax system when it comes to multiple taxation emanates from the Constitution. We still remember the debate around VAT, who should collect, who should not collect. There are issues now with electronic money, transfer. Sometimes you have overlap. Sometimes you have a gap. Sometimes you have conflicts in the powers to impose levies. Clearly, if we have the opportunity today to rewrite our constitution, it will be very different from what we currently have. Number two, we have administrative issues. What do I mean by that? You have instances where many MDAs and special purpose entities have been established by government, and they were given specific mandates, and then they were asked to collect taxes so they can fund their operations.
Paying tax is enlightened self-interest, because that's the only way you can guarantee infrastructure. That's the only way you can guarantee that even the people that work for you in business places have the capacity to live a life that is livable.
It is hoped that these reforms will increase the level of income generated into the national coffers, thereby reducing the country's